Namaste, love and light, star seeds. So, I hope all is well with you guys. Welcome back to another star seed reading with me, and welcome back to my channel, Star Seeds Tarot, 444, where you can get tarot readings and so much more. I send y'all love and light, abundance, and prosperity. I know it's a bit dark. Okay, it's 5 a.m. here where I'm at right now. I'm in my children's room, and I don't want that big room light on, so I just grabbed my Christmas lights. Okay, but I feel like somebody is having a hard time. This could be you or the karmic, but someone is having a hard time, you know, expressing how they feel, expressing how shameful they feel right now. Somebody is like in walking shame here. Somebody could be like really sick, spiritually sick, star seeds. Okay, I feel like I'm just getting the energy of I don't know how to explain this. Like, I don't know how to say this. Like, somebody's like having a hard time saying something here. We have life force. That life force I'm getting, somebody is having a hard time explaining that they're losing their life, that they're losing their life force. Somebody could be having a hard time, you know, explaining that your energy is just too powerful for them. Okay, somebody done did something. Somebody tried to like mess up with your energy and it backfired. Okay. Like somebody tried to mess with your life here and it affected their life. This person didn't realize you're a goddess here. Yeah, this person is restricted. First of all, I'm getting this person's crown is restricted. They cannot channel or communicate certain spirits. If they did once before, they can't anymore. All right, this person also is like restricted from like communicating with certain people. Yeah, I know for me, the crown is like your 5D telephone, right? And you know, telepathy, right? I'm just getting like this person, they once used to like communicate with people over the phone. You know, the phone is like another way of utilizing telepathy. All right, but you know, more like a 3D version, right? But it's like they can't talk to certain people anymore, y'all. It's like somebody does not want like either you or people around them to also know like they're losing their life. This person don't want people to know that they try to take your life here. They try to force something on your life and it backfired, star seeds. It did here. Yeah, you have a lot of self-control. I feel like you sat back and allowed this situation to play out. Your higher self and your spirit team, including God, could have told you just sit back and relax and allow the situation to play out here because this person don't have no self-control. You gain your self-control by sitting back and allowing it to play out. You see all this energy happening around this person that's in meditation? That's the karmic energy that was fighting and in competition with you. Spirit and God told you sit back and relax and allow the situation to play out. Somebody could be throwing up, vomiting a lot. Some of y'all could be pregnant, or when you get pregnant, you may throw up a lot here. That may be like one sign for you to know that you're pregnant. All right, is the nausea. Keep that in mind. Remember, Starseed told you that if you're trying to get pregnant. All right, nausea could be other symptoms as well. Okay, so if it's not pregnancy, please go to the doctor. Okay, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, somebody is sleep deprived here. Somebody can't sleep. It's like there's an entity, a spirit that's blocking this person from sleeping here. Okay, yeah, and I feel like somebody's also deprived of like blessings. Somebody could be like really hungry. Okay, look, my daughter came here. My baby is up. She been up with me. Okay, and then now Monty's here. You see, look, baby. And we have, yeah, these are like a community of people that was talking about you, talking about your spirituality. They was also talking about your ancestors. I'm also getting an ex. He was like using his community to come after you or to take your life, and he ended up like he feels like he's about to lose his. Somebody did not have self-control, they did not gain self-control, and now they're facing judgment for like losing control, not gaining self-control, not making the better choice here. Okay, it's like their higher self made a bad judgment. You know, your higher self is another term of your spirit. This person's spirit did not make the right decisions here. Okay, they did not. And then plus they was working with another spirit or entity that took over them. That's how I feel. Yeah, somebody was attacking your business here. They learning a lesson with attacking your business. They end up being deprived of their own. Somebody's realizing working with the spirits is like they would take, somebody's learning a lesson about the spirits. They realizing like if you want to use the spirits to take from someone else, they can also take from you. Somebody's like learning like spade for spade, tooth for tooth. Somebody is learning that here. Yeah, this karmic, they should just put this to rest, but they was too busy trying to take from you. This person, they wanted you dead here. I keep getting this energy, y'all. I don't know if y'all not taking it seriously or what, but this karmic, they wanted you out. They wanted also your business to like be dead here. Star seeds, okay? Yeah, we only 5 minutes in. I keep getting somebody's name start with a C. Alright, I keep getting that. Or L or like a S, okay? Listen, one of your ancestors' name may start with like a C, Archangel Camuel, okay? Or you may have a past loved one that name starts with a C. All right, we have unconditional love. Yeah, the spirits have a lot of unconditional love for you. The spirits is not going to do what this karmic wants them to do. Okay, because the spirits have a lot of love for you, star seeds. All right, I feel like this. Somebody even told this karmic the spirits is not going to do what you want them to do. All right, they respect you and they love you. They have a lot of love for you, and they respect and honor your life. All right, because you have a purpose here on this planet. This person does not honor or respect your purpose. That's why they want to take you out, and this is why they're learning their lesson, because it's like your purpose is not about them. It's about you. Okay, and they need to find their own purpose. They don't need to try to like find their purpose through your purpose. Okay, find, their calling in life through, your calling. They can't do that. I'm getting a person was trying to like manifest a lot of energy through your energy here. Okay, and they can't do that here. You gain the victory in this. All right, I feel like the karmics was like pretending for a long time that they didn't understand what was going on. They was like trying to like send you, they was trying to send you like projections. Like they was like sending you projections of, and to make you feel like you don't know yourself, you're crazy, you don't make sense. And this person don't make sense. They like legitimately don't make sense. And other people could even told them that. Like they could feel really embarrassed. This karmic to say, I feel embarrassed for you, stop. But they feel embarrassed now. They look at you and feel embarrassed. Like everything backfired and flip-flopped on them. This is someone, and flipped on them. This is someone that's actually flip-floppy as well. Some of y'all could have worn flip-flops recently. This person is exhausted. It's almost like they're tired of doing the same old thing to try to stop you. All right, and it's like it's because nothing is working, and it's like a part of one wants to win, but yet nothing is working. All right, I don't know if this is you or the karmic, but somebody's like hearing voices outside their window. All right, I feel like the karmic is trying to scare you. All right, and there could be the ones getting scared. All right, we have compromise. Yeah, this person tried to compromise your life, your soul. All right, that's what I'm getting. All right, they try to compromise you. They did try to compromise your safety, your livelihood. This person got themselves, they think about all that they've done, and they see how effed up they are. No more. Yeah, they didn't have their priorities right. These people, that was, these community of people, community of karmics here, or this is a main karmic tied in with this community, all of them. They was not focused on their priorities, their righteous priorities here. All right, whatever, they probably felt like, attacking you was a priority, but it was not really a priority. Okay, they just made it a priority. They should have made their life a priority. They was not focused on their priorities. All right, they was too focused on your creativity. All right, trying to figure out a way how they can backbite off of your creativity, stagnate your creativity, okay, and still, honestly, yeah, somebody was like stealing like energy from your physical body. Somebody was trying to body shame you. Somebody was doing spell work to either make you lose a whole bunch of weight or make you like, gain a lot of weight here. All right, this is someone that was trying to body shame you. I see that with this physical body and shame. They were trying to body shame you. You may have like, with this creativity, I'm getting God created you, so unique, and that includes your body. All right, rather you skinny, thick, slim, whatever. Okay, God made you who you are, and this person was body shaming you. They was. And if I feel like it's because of the discontent, they're insecure about their own self. They insecure about their body. All right, they're insecure about their size. They could wish that they was a little bigger or smaller. So they wanted you to feel bad. All right, because you are comfortable in the skin you in. All right, and even if you do say things like, well, I wish I would gain some, 10 pounds or lose 10 pounds, you're not like insecure crying in your bed every night about your weight. You're not doing that, okay? We all worry about our image, right? Even though we shouldn't, we should just accept us for who we are because God made us this way. All right, but it's not a crime to want to see yourself in a better light, all right? But it's a crime when you're insecure and then trying to block somebody else's light because they're not insecure like you. Okay, I'm telling these karmics is having an epiphany. They're finally realizing that they're suffering. All right, and that the demons, the spirits, their spells is not working for them. God is not working for them. They're finally realizing that they're suffering, and somebody is suffering in silence, star seeds. All right, I'm getting a family member is suffering in silence here. Look, it's your intuition. Your intuition was on point. Your intuition know everything, and they try to lie about it. They try to lie on you and make it seem like you're wrong. You know, you can't trust your intuition. You're a liar. Okay, you speak with the devil with your cards, and this is someone that works with the devil. All right, they listen. Self-esteem. I told you somebody was definitely low, had low self-esteem. All right, the insecurity was real bad, and I feel like someone felt real low. All right, when it come down to your intuition, like your intuition made them feel like, made them have low self-esteem. I feel like it's because your intuition is accurate and correct, accurate and correct. All right, and I feel like you know what they was trying to do, and that make them feel insecure because it's almost like they're trying to come off like they're more intuitive, or you don't know what's really going on, but you really do. All right, and plus they were trying to make it seem like you're not intuitive. I feel like, hold up, no. I feel like this karmic was trying to make it seem like to like your friends, whoever these community of people are. Some of these community of people could be your friends, your family. All right, they were trying to make it seem like to them that you are crazy, you're not intuitive, and they are intuitive, and they made themselves look bad. They embarrassed themselves. Hey, Monty, don't trouble her, please, because she was quiet before you came in here trying to play. All right, but yeah, they embarrassed themselves, Starseeds. They did. They created this mess. That's what Spirit is saying. They created this mess. They made their bed. They have to lie in it, and a part of them don't want to lie in it. A part of them wants to just run away here. Yeah, things is being balanced out, equally balanced out. I told y'all this in my reading that's going to be uploaded today. That things are going to balance out this full moon. The truth is going to get exposed. People's true feelings and emotions is going to get exposed as well. As in Cancer. Cancer rule emotions. Some upheavals going to happen. All right. I'm seeing like judgment as well. A lot of judgment is going to be happening this full moon. I feel like even arguments. Okay. Somebody may just finally, speak how they truly feel about someone in a situation that may piss that person off. All right. I feel like these karmas are trying to piss you off, and now all the odds is against them. Everything is just pissing them off here. All the odds is against them. Everything's being balanced out. Even this karmic line on your self-esteem, that's going to get balanced out. People are going to start utilizing their intellect or intuition and start seeing that this person was actually jealous of you, and they made themselves have low self-esteem. They try to say you make them feel low. No, they made themselves feel low. They should not feel that way. All right, if they truly love themselves. Okay, we have that. Listen, these are people who you had like partnerships with, love connections with. This partnership could even be like business or friends, all right, or family. Okay, listen here. Everything's going to balance out between you and these false partners and lovers, these people that wronged you. All right, everything's going to be balanced out. These are soul contracts. They're being balanced out. Some people are finally signing the end of the contract and just moving on. All right, and I feel like some of these other karmas, they're being forced. Like I'm seeing Spirit grabbing their hand and forcing them to sign the end of the contract because they're keeping this cycle open. It's just going to kill them. Honestly, it's not going to do nothing good for them. Yeah, look, then it's like I'm getting you need to follow your purpose, and this karmic needs to find a purpose, and the only way they're going to find their purpose righteously is if they sign that end of the contract between you and them to close this cycle out, because they're not going to find a purpose through you. I just said it. They're not going to find a purpose through you. They're not going to find what they need through you. They need to do it on their own. This is a self-love healing journey I'm getting for them. This is for self, for their own self, not with you and them, not with them and the karmic. No, just them. All right, and I'm getting and God here. They may even have to face God in this time of isolation, but if that's going to make them be better, then so be it. All right, but they was attacking your purpose to try to teach you a lesson and be like, you don't have no purpose. I'm going to take your purpose from you. And they see how stupid that was. Like how arrogant and egotistical of you to think that you can take someone's divine purpose from them. All right, that, and this is something that is created for you. All right, God designed this purpose for you because of the type of person you are. Okay? Your mission here. This was chosen for you. Your purpose. Yeah, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Your purpose was chosen for you. It was created and chosen for you here. Okay? This karmic cannot come in between and mess that up. All right, that's why you gained the victory and you gained the last laugh in this, because you knew deep down inside this person can't steal your purpose, Starseeds. They can't take what's meant for you. All right, God and Spirit already let you know you're going to gain the victory because this person was wrong from the start. They thought that they was going to gain the victory. All right, but they was wrong. Because this person don't understand the difference between right and wrong, what's righteous and what's not righteous, just and unjust. They don't understand the spirits. They just don't understand. They was all in ego. Their ego made them see things from a 3D perspective, surface level perspective, a physical perspective. Like, hey, I can use this spell to get back at somebody and it'll work. But if this person was to go, go in a, just look within, or I'm getting like go a little deeper. If they was to go a little deeper, they would have realized like there's actually consequences to spells. If you're working with certain spirits, you got to be fair, you got to be just. Okay, a lot of righteous spirits, you can't just call them to take anyone out. Okay, they're not with that. They're not, even if they're known for their shadow side, you just can't call them to take out divine feminine or masculine or any chosen being of the Most High. That's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Now, if you out here working with a low vibrational entity, that's different in the sense of, understand, you going to get what you put out there. If that entity can't get my spirit, it's going to come for you. Understand also, low vibrational entities, they love to be attached. A lot of negative energies, any energy that's like in a negative state, not just dark or evil. I mean like negative, yin. Okay, they're going to be attached. They're going to be attached. Yeah. Because it's that emotional tie and connection that's keeping that entity there. Even with demons, they can be cold as shit, but if they like you, and you may feel like you're not benefiting me, but the demon feel like, well, you are. I'm sucking your life force. And that's what they like. They're going to stay attached. Till death do us part. And that's what happens when when you create certain soul contracts. You got to be mindful. You got to be mindful. Why don't y'all go back out there? Okay, I don't want it to be loud. This karmic was not mindful, y'all. And it's like, you could have tried to explain this to them, and they try to say, you don't know what you're talking about. I can work with any spirit I want. It's not going to backfire. I know my spirit. I know my higher self. They're not going to get my higher self. But if you listen, not everyone higher self is in light. And not everyone evolved into higher self. Understand, look at it as a seed. Look at your soul as like a seed that's growing here. All right, your higher self is when you reach that lotus, when your lotus is finally blossoming and blooming. All right, if you haven't blossomed or bloomed, you're still in ego. Your ego have not seeded into its highest potential. So a lot of karmics be thinking they have a higher self, they in higher self, and it's their ego. Like I said, their ego is the one that made them feel like they can do all this stuff. And it was their ego that made them feel like they're more powerful than any demon or spirit. It's like, I know how powerful I am, but I'm not going to call in any damn spirit, because first of all, I'm in the physical world. That spirit has the upper hand over me. All right, I'm in the physical world, so that demon have a lot more power over me. Okay, and two, I have too much to lose. I have children. I don't need you attaching yourself to my kids. That's why I like to work with spirits that are like kid friendly. Like the Orishas, okay, Kalima, kid friendly. All right, Lakshmi King, kid friendly. Trying to think of other ones. The archangels, the angels, kid friendly, and your own ancestors. Okay, it's best to work with spirits that are kid friendly, because they're righteous. Byron Samdi, kid friendly. Okay, I don't know why people be trying Byron like he just this assassin. He assassin for anybody. That's not even the case. And he is propagated. At the end of the day, look up propagated, okay? But yeah, even with Papa Legba too, they be trying Papa Legba, and this is why the spirits get mad, and the spirits don't work in these karmics' favor, because it's like, they can't do what you want them to do. They're like, I'm not that type of demon, I'm not that type of shadow, and you better be careful working with those type of demons that do that, because not only will they trick you, they will snatch your soul and will never give it back. And God is going to sit there and allow that to happen, because you use your free will to tap into something that's low vibrational. This is probably why they need to deal with God in their time of isolation. All right, so they can see that going outside of God is just hurting yourself. You're not hurting God going outside of him. God got so many other children that's obedient to him. He is not to be rude, and this is coming out of my mouth, okay? But it's like, I'm not gonna, I don't want to be rude, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the energy that I'm getting is like, God don't need you. Okay, like God don't need you. He would just go ahead and use another child. Period, point blank. And some of y'all karma's not even from this damn universe, this side of the cosmos. So it's like he definitely don't need you. You know, you came here to help and volunteer, and if you want to go against the grain, you know, and turn karmic, that's on you. But don't expect, you know, God, spirit, even your own ancestors to fix your mess when you utilize your free will to do this. And I feel like for a long time, the karmics, your karmics especially, was saying that's not true. No, my ancestors gonna always protect me. It don't matter what I do. It's you know, they're gonna protect me and it's gonna work. And they're seeing, like, you know, the spirits, you know, is like I'm getting like sacrifices here. It's the sacrifice. I'm getting this karma definitely made sacrifices. We've been talking about this for over a year now. Okay, but it's like the sacrifices that these karmics made spiritually, it's like it's not worth their ancestors fighting off that entity in spirit. All right, and whatever entity in spirit they was using, clearly that entity in spirit is way more powerful than their own ancestors, or they just simply don't want to do it. But you know, I'm just getting, they're not receiving any help, Starseeds. They're not receiving any spiritual help. This is the time for you to focus on your leadership, be devoted to being a leader. I know we in Mercury retrograde right now, but it's in Capricorn. Capricorns are very ambitious, bosses, go-getters, right? All right, and I feel like this is a perfect time for you guys to still, you know, be ambitious, but slow and steady wins the race. You know, don't rush. All right, still take your time, still go within. All right, you know, I feel like this is, they usually say it's not a good time to start new projects during retrograde season because it can circle back around and crash. But I feel like, again, slow pace, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, one step at a time. Don't just put all your energy out there. All right, and they also say this Mercury retrograde, you know, you're not supposed to be signing contracts, but I feel like soul contracts are being signed, okay, at this time. And I feel like that's separate from the physical soul, the physical contracts. And I feel like these contracts are being signed because things need to balance out. Okay, this Mercury retrograde is bringing a lot of energy back around to the point where it's like it's going to make the karmic want to do better and want them to balance things out. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Soul contracts is being signed. They're being signed. Okay. You know, Mercury is also a messenger. He could be dropping these contracts off like, here, it's your time. Okay, because a lot of shit is coming back around on you. Okay. But, yeah, it's time for y'all to keep focusing on your new life and being devoted to whatever it is that you're devoted to spirit, your business, all of it. All right, just know it's for your new life here. You got a new life coming. All right, it's like something manifested, and I'm getting like a new business here. It's like a new vision for your business. Okay, I feel like that you're gonna be integrating with that soon. Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all may sign a soul contract. I mean, may sign a contract that's retrograde. Just be careful. Look at the fine print before you sign it. It's not that it's bad to sign contracts. They just typically say it's not really good because of Mercury energy in retrograde. Okay, something may go wrong. You may not have read the fine print well, okay, or something like that. Just make sure you read it. Make sure you read it well, Starseed. All right, and, you know, go within to see if it's safe. Okay, Mercury retrograde is nothing to run from, nothing to be, you know, nothing to be afraid of. All right, it's just, you know, a time where things circle back around, including exes, people, places, and things. You know, our technology may get a little bit messed up. Communication may be a bit bad. Okay, so you just got to be a little bit more mindful, a little bit more careful. All right, and you do want to make sure you ain't signing no bad contracts. All right, even with like doing spells. Certain spells, you know, it may be delayed. You know, it may not reach the cosmos right away, or it just gets it back, depending on how it is. But let's clarify. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so you guys definitely have new opportunities, brand new beginnings, okay, that you manifested. Why is life force here? We have the Two of Swords. I told you somebody life force feel blocked here. Somebody's like really sad and depressed here. Other people's looking back at them with that question mark. You see that question mark by the tree? Like, what's wrong? You okay? But they have a hard time explaining it because they know what they've done. They committed high spiritual crimes. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. I can't make it up. Energy is being reflected to them, mirrored back to them. I told you that in my last read. All right, and this karmic just feels sad, depressed, gloomy. They're not happy. They're not happy. Let's get one more with that life force spirit, and we have the King of Cups. All right, so I feel like this was somebody that had a lot of love for you with this King of Cups, but they betrayed you, and they betrayed your trust here. They stabbed you in the back and stabbed you in the heart. Yo, they did a lot. They did a lot, okay? And the angels had to come through and heal you and rejuvenate you and revive you. There's no coming back. Yeah, this person, like I said, they have to be isolated for a bit. They are in hermit mode. They could feel completely detached from this entire, like, reality. Okay, they feel completely detached, starseeds. Okay, yeah, and you're still happy. You're still creating. You're still intuitive. That's how they know what they did was wrong and it was never going to work. Let me get one more with that life force. I'm going to just get 3. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, listen, they was listening to somebody else. That could be an earth sign or somebody that's very materialistic. This person could have told them, like, you know, you can go ahead and do a spell to take somebody's blessings. You can do a spell to take someone's prosperity and abundance, and it will work for you. You know, it's in your bloodline. It's in your culture. You can do it. You know, you have certain ancestors that can do it. That's what they were saying, but it's wrong. It's wrong. It doesn't matter what culture you come from, what background you are, what island you from, what country you from. That doesn't matter. The bloodline is what matters. The bloodline is what matters, okay? Y'all can be from America and your bloodline could be 10 times more African than the African that's from Africa. All right, because their bloodline could be watered down, could be crossed up. All right, your bloodline is very thick and potent. And this person was going to this. I said this in the reading. That's going to be uploaded today at 333. All right, it's your royal divine bloodline that keeps you protected. You come from a royal divine bloodline, and you was chosen for this. Like your ancestors chose. It's okay. I feel like for a lot of you guys, y'all were just born into it, incarnated into it. But for some of you guys, I'm getting like the ancestors called you in here. Like the ancestors chose you to be a part of this bloodline. Okay, so it even like the Orisha bloodline. Okay, yeah. This karmic, they didn't realize it was going against the grain, messing with you. For some of you guys, they did know, but they didn't believe it. They still took a chance, and they see where that got them here. But we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles. Like, they listen to somebody else. Okay? That could be an earth sign or very materialistic. They may have, you know, a lot going on for them right now, but this Queen of Pentacles may have a lot going on for them. But this person that feel lifeless, they don't feel that way. I feel like someone is actually is confused too. Like this Queen of Pentacles don't even know who she is. She don't know where she's heading in life right now. Everyone is confused. Everyone that was bothering you, this Queen of Pentacles could be a part of this community. All right, they all confused. I'm getting these karmics thought that they was more fancy than you, more royal than you. All right, more graceful than you. Here I have more grace, and I feel like there's no way they have more grace if they're doing like sacrificing spells and black magic to like take your life and take, you know, from you, steal your energy. That's not graceful. It's not. This is why this person have to learn lesson. Everyone. There was I'm getting like there was 2 people involved, but it could have been more. Why self-control here? That's what I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles. I'm not getting anything specific besides this person listened to someone that could be an earth sign or somebody that's really materialistic, and she was like, you can take from other people with spell work, and that was she didn't understand the rules. She didn't fully know the rules. Okay, why self-control here? We have death in the Page of Pentacles. Somebody did a death spell. Somebody could even paid for a death spell to be done. And I feel like the ancestors canceled that out. With that death, that's a no, and that's an ending. I'm getting the ancestors canceled out. All right, their death spell. The ancestors put an end to their death spell here. And that's why, and I'm getting when they put an end to it, it got sent back to them because that death spell was for you. So whatever that death spell was supposed to do for you, Spirit put an end into it and sent that energy back to them. And this is why they feel like death. This could be an earth sign too. Like I said, the Page of Pentacles, that's earth here. All right, Scorpio energy with the death card here. Okay, but you could be a Scorpio or earth sign. This is why you had to gain self-control, because these people was doing death spells. Not just for you to, like, you know, not just for your life to end, but, like, you know, other type of endings as well, like financial endings, business endings. And God and Spirit was like, you have to, like, you know, gain self-control, because this situation is not going to work. It's not going to work in their favor, and it's not going to work on you. All right? So just sit there and be patient. Allow this situation to play out. Yeah. Like somebody could have been like obsessed with like death here. Somebody could have been like obsessed with death, obsessed with like death energy, okay, death spells, okay, any entities or spirits that work around death. They were obsessed with that. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, somebody is also mad. I'm here now. This Queen of Swords is mad here because it's like, yeah, her lies definitely got exposed here. I feel like this man told on this Queen of Pentacles, who's also coming up with the Queen of Swords. All right, and she's mad now. Okay, she's mad because she could have, you know, he could have said that, you know, she did the death spell for me, or she told me to do the death spell. All right, she told me to do it and it was gonna work. You don't do those type of things, man. These people like children. These people like real life children. Practicing with death spells. The Page of Pentacles would be someone that practices something, learns something. This person was like learning how to do death spells, and that's why God was like, gain self-control. All right, don't retaliate. Don't do a death spell back. Don't do a curse back here. Okay. Yeah, these people trying to say like you put a curse on them. I feel like they put a curse on themselves, trying to put a curse on you. All right, I feel like you were just trying to, you know, keep your energy safe and protected. Why is community here? We have Five of Swords. Wow, yeah, I can't make it up. Y'all had a whole community of people going against you and your ancestors and your spirituality. They was all in like combative energy here, conspiring energy. Somebody was trying to, you know, create some type of conspiracy so you can go to jail. And this is why I'm getting these karmas is going to jail here. These karmas was going against the grain. The Five of Swords also be someone that, you know, willing to win at all costs, even like go against the grain. These karmas went against the grain to take you down, and it got them nowhere but death, endings. All right, and we have the Page of Wands. I feel like this is what's being like communicated right now. The Page of Wands is someone that is talkative. I feel like people is talking about how this person went against the grain for you, like for you. This karmic may feel like they done everything for you here, but it was really for selfish reasons. All right, I mean, like even doing like a death spell, I don't get it. I don't see how that's just manipulation. They could be lying about the death spell. All right, but people is like talking about this, how they went against the grain. People, okay, thank you, Spirit. People is saying, it's talking about how they went against the grain for this karmic. That's what that for you was as well. Like they saying, I went against the grain for you. I went against, you know, the ancestors for you. I went against my own ancestors for you, and this is what I get. I feel like people realizing that this karmic lied, and that's why people was mad. Like I went against the grain for you. I went against my own ancestors for you, and then just to turn out that you lied. Like this is why people ain't fucking with them. All right, something about the letter M is significant. Some of y'all first name can start with an M or last name. All right. I also saw a rainbow. Like I feel like that rainbow was just representing, like, you know, the truth. Okay, because you know that rainbow would be like the rainbow bridge, and Spirit is like giving you the truth here. It's like Spirit downloaded the truth to you, and this karmic don't like it. Okay, and now everyone is like, you know, saying how they went against the grain for this karmic, and that, you know, your intuition was like always right all along, all type of stuff like that. I feel like I'm not even saying this the right way. Okay. Yeah, people were saying like everybody went against the grain for you. Everyone, you know, sacrificed themselves for you. And you still lost. All right, they all lost, but these people are saying like you still lost even when we try to help you. This is why this karmic could be scared as well. They know what they've done. And it's like a person just don't understand why it didn't work, how it didn't work. And it's because it was not supposed to be done. They keep, like, reflecting on that. Okay, and it could be haunting them. Look, 10 of Pentacles, you guys are getting lucky here. You guys hit the jackpot lottery. All right, this is like, endless prosperity for you. I feel like this karmic wanted your material. I told y'all this. 3 of Cups. Yeah, y'all going to be celebrating, winning some big money here. Celebrating your endless prosperity, your financial freedom. All right, they wanted that. I'm telling you, because these people are deprived with the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody is also sleep deprived. They can't sleep. They're afraid to sleep. That's what they get. They were trying to send you nightmares, and now it's like they're being haunted by the same demon every day here. Why is unconditional love here? This is what this person get for choosing, like, the dark side. They want it to be dark without even, like, working on themselves, trying to tap into light. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not a master of light and dark. Why is unconditional love here? We have 7 of Wands. Yeah, this person was trying to block the unconditional love that universe have for you, the spirits have for you, even block your heart and block you from loving the spirits. Block that connection. They wanted to keep you in, like, dead energy. Like I said, somebody was, like, obsessed with death spells. All right, and we have the 6 of Pentacles, and they're receiving karma for that. The universe is dishing them karma, but trying to, like, cut the connection you have with universe. All right, our divine mother. Okay, and going against the grain, going against all odds here, trying to go against all odds here. All right, I'm hearing all odds are against me. This karmic is saying, like, all odds are against me. They sure are, karmic. They sure are, because you should have knew better. You should have knew better here. The spirit is, like, judging this karmic with a straight face. You see that hippo face? A little straight. That's how I'm looking at it. And the karmic, and and the spirits is also judging this karmic and you fairly. They're not looking down at these two people and trying to, like, pick favorites. No, the spirits, the karmic could have been called the spirits karmic, and that could be another reason why they're mad. You calling them karmic because they're not working in your favor. That's childish and petty and low vibe. But like I was saying, even though the spirits do favor you at this time, they're not judging you based off of favoring. They're judging you based off of righteousness, having a righteous heart. All right, the spirits is not looking at favoritism right now. They're judging things for what it is. And you being righteous here. And I feel like, you guys felt like you had to fight back. These karmas want to make you feel bad, make you feel like you want to receive karma for fighting them back. All right, they trying to say things like you wasn't supposed to say or do anything. You were just supposed to allow me to, like. These karmics is very manipulative, y'all. It's like I don't even want to explain that. I really don't. But these karmas were trying to flip the script on you and make it seem like every time you defend yourself, protect yourself, speak out against their lies, they will try to, they'll try to manipulate you and make you feel like you wrong for doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm wrong for doing spell work, they're saying you wrong for speaking out against my spells. You're wrong for protecting yourself from my spells. You're not supposed to do anything. Just like how I'm not supposed to do anything. Like, they was being, like, real low vibe like that, y'all. And this is why they're receiving karma the way they're receiving it. Just cold. All right, I'm getting karma is best dished out cold. I believe that's how it goes here. All right. Man, listen. I'm hearing dished out cold. So Spirit want me to say that quote. Their karma is being dished out very coldly right now, Star Seeds. Like, no remorse. Okay, none of that. Okay. I'm hearing no petition. These karmas, they're done writing petitions. All right, because their petitions is cursing them. All right. Some of y'all may have long hair. I'm hearing long hair, don't care. All right, this karma trying to make fun of your long hair, but you like, I don't care. All right, I love my hair. All right, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Listen, I'm telling you, man, this karmic, man, I keep getting like they're deprived here. All right, and this could be why they penny pinching with the 4 of Pentacles. All right, they don't want to, they was stingy. They didn't want to give up the energy to you in the connection as well. I'm getting they're deprived. They don't have much. All right, and I feel like when y'all was connected, they was also in the 4 of Pentacles. They was not opening up to you. They was very stingy. All right, they always was coming off like they was penny pinching. They need to save. All right, when really, they just didn't want to give it to you. They had it to give. All right. Like, this karmic knows if they give, they will receive, but they decided, like, I'm not going to give you ish. I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to be an asshole. That type of energy, and that backfired. Okay. And it's like I'm also seeing like the current energy right now is like somebody around them, and it could be this Queen of Pentacles because she's a bunny. All right, and this is the person who he listened to. She's mad at him too. All right, she's mad at him too. All right, because she got herself involved. I'm getting involved in the gossip here. She involved herself in the gossip, and this person that feels deprived and lifeless was like lying. All right, to get people to like them and listen to them. So that's probably why she indulged in the gossip. Spirit is saying there's more to it than that. That could be what she's saying to you or other people. Like, I only said it and did it because of what such and such said. But I feel like, you know, she's also in the energy of you made your bed, you got to lie in it. All right, we're adults. All right, you have your free will to choose right or wrong, and they chose to indulge in gossip. So this is why they're receiving karma too, and for whatever else they could have done. They could have been doing spell work with this person too. But it's like he's trying to go to her. I'm sorry, he's trying to go to her for help for something, and she's being stingy, saying no, it's all mine, and he's crying like please, and she's saying no. People is saying no to this karmic. People is being stingy to this karmic. People don't want to help this karmic no more because they feel like they was lied to and they was used. Even though they, you know, involved that, even though these people got themselves involved, all right. No, they chose to get themselves. They chose to get involved here. This person is still mad. All right, the Queen of Pentacles, whoever she is, she's still mad at this main karmic. All right, why is compromise here? Yeah, I've been talking. Look, 40 minutes. Y'all, I be going in. Yeah, no star seeds be going in. I can't help it. Hold on. I'm kind of messed up my lighting. My little lighting, y'all. I don't want that to, like, distract y'all as well. How I did it before. So I had it. There we go. Wise compromise here, Spirit. Okay, Spirit gave us 2 cards. And we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is gossip. I can't make it up. This is gossip. And this person was like, this. Okay, this is the truth. I feel like this person was like gossiping about the truth, like your truth. All right, it's like, okay, the Ace of Swords would be like, you know, this the truth that you communicated to them. This could be even you confessing certain things to them, you telling them certain, like confiding in them. All right, and I feel like with this Page of Swords next to the Ace of Swords, this person twisted up and twisted up the truth and lied on you. All right, they twisted up the truth and lied on you. All right, and then they gossip here, and I'm getting they will, like, you know, repeat certain things that you say and tell the person who they gossiping about you with, be like, you know, that's not even what that's not even what that means, or, you know, Divine Feminine said this and this is how I know that they're lying because blah blah blah. It's like they will just gossip about what you say instead of them taking they word, taking your word for it. All right, they will go and tell this Queen of Pentacles or whoever else about it, and then that's how shit would just, you know, go left from there. This person is a liar. People need to realize that this person is twisted. It has nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with this person, and this could be what they realizing now is how this person, they twisted up everything. They the ones who lied. They're the ones who said this, that, and the third. Okay, because they was mad. All right, they the ones who started the he said, she said. All right, and I feel like this person, Ace of Swords will also be knowledge and wisdom. This person came across certain knowledge and wisdom about dark magic and spirituality, and they was like, hey, I can compromise your soul with this dark entity. And they was even communicating with this dark entity. Page of Swords also someone that communicates. He was communicating with this dark entity, and this person was very jealous and mad. This is a jealous person, very childish, y'all. They could be an air sign. Take how it resonate. All right, but I'm getting now they have love for you, but before they was all in that Page of Swords energy, childish, gossiping, all right, jealous, mad at other people because they're happy here. Yeah, this is definitely a low vibe spirit, man. And it's like God gave you a whole new opportunity, presented you a whole new blessing after you left the situation because you deserved it. This person was not, they're not deserving of you. I'm getting like they don't deserve you and they don't appreciate you the way that they should. All right, why is priorities here? Somebody could be an air sign and have air placement. We have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, listen, this is sadness, man. These people, everyone is sad now. I'm getting the outcome of this situation for everyone that was involved is like sadness. They're all sad or they're all depressed. It's like these people is sad because they know they wasn't focusing on the right thing with this priorities and 5 of Cups. They know they wasn't focused on their priorities. They was focused on you and other people. They wasn't focused on themselves. And this is why, y'all gotta turn that down. And this is why the it's not in here. This is why the spirits is mad. All right, this is exactly why the spirits is upset with this karma. Turn that down, money. Okay, because you know they wasn't focused and they wasn't doing the right thing. Sorry, y'all. She comes in here with trouble, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But anyway, yeah. It's like this person came into your life as a karmic with this Knight of Wands. It's almost like they even had a plan to be karmic and chaotic in your life, and it backfired. This is why people ain't effing with them, because it's like people's like you knew what you was doing. This was you had like you did this on purpose. This was your initial plan, all right, and you tried to execute it and it failed. These people are in the 5 of Cups. They could be trying to focus on their priorities now, but they are sad, y'all. They feel like they lost out. They missed out. All right, messing around with this person, this karmic, everyone else is realizing how they stagnated themselves with this Knight of Pentacles. All right, how, I feel like they're realizing how they didn't protect themselves and they ended up losing something. And I feel like this is their spirit, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Or these could be certain blessings, but with that 5 of Cups, that's somebody that's experiencing loss. All right, somebody is realizing that they lost something trying to help this person, and it slowed them down. It slowed them down big time, man. This person is a straight karmic devil. Whoever y'all was dealing with, this karmic, whoever he is a friend, family member, or ex-lover, they are a karmic. Okay, and people's realizing like this is a big ass karmic here. Like you would learn a lesson messing around with them. You would. All right, because they a big chunky ass karmic. All right, that's what I'm getting, a big chunk of karmic here, and they done slowed down a bunch of people, a lot of people blessings. Okay, and I feel like this is someone that comes after people blessings, jealous of people blessings here. They're willing to give your blessings to other people just so you won't experience it. Like, this is someone that's karmic and they're troubled, man. That's why people's going off like I went against the grain for you. I did all this for you and it still didn't work, and then you lied. Then turn to find out that you lied. Look at this. What is this? The devil. The devil here. He's trying to show up in reverse. This person trying to say, I'm not in devil energy anymore. I'm not a karmic anymore. I'm not a liar. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh, yes, you are. This karmic is thinking of the past, and they realize how they effed up with people and how they took advantage of certain people's kindness and how they was very manipulative and cunning. All right, they are so damn evil here, okay? 9 of Pentacles here. Listen, this karmic was jealous of your prosperity, your free spirit, your endless abundance here, your birthright. They was jealous of that, and they was willing to kill you, do all this stuff to take what's somebody else's, and God called judgment. The angels called judgment, like, no more, karmic. No more. You already a devil. You already jealous of other people's blessings, especially divine feminines. Like how much more trouble do you want to, get yourself in? How much trouble do you want to be? Like, this karmic was almost like trying to, I feel like they was low-key manifesting into like a criminal. Or even like a serial killer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because they was like consumed with that death energy too damn much. Alright, like honestly, why is purpose and victory here for you guys? We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you guys could be mothers here. Look at all these little babies around. Y'all could even have like a daycare in a past life or this lifetime. You work at a daycare or own a daycare. Take out a resonate. Okay. Some of y'all could have been caregivers this lifetime or in the past life. I'm just getting that past life energy strongly. All right, but it's like your intuition gained the victory over this. It's like these karmas were trying to block your intuition for a long time, and your intuition is still on point. You're still in the Queen of Cups energy. You still picking up stuff. All right, your purpose, requires you beating that Queen of Cups energy, being compassionate, empathetic, psychic. All right, and a medium here. You guys are psychic mediums, seers, oracles here. And like healers. The Queen of Cups is a healer. All right, y'all just keep walking in y'all purpose. All right, I'm here and let the fun begin. Let the games begin as well. I'm here and let the games begin here. I feel like that's a message for the karmic. Spirit is saying let the games begin. You wanted to play a bunch of mind games and a bunch of trickery. Spirit is like let the games begin. And I feel like this karma is like, no way, Jose. This was a weak demon. They may, present to other people like I'm so strong and I'm so powerful and scary, but they're really weak. They don't want to face consequences, and I'm getting a lot of demons is like that. They be roaming around here free willy-nilly until an archangel show up, a seraphim, or even an angel, period. Then they running. They getting soft, and don't let God step. They just disappearing. All right? They like, I'm back in the underworld. I'm back in my jail cell. I didn't get out. Trust me, these type of demons, man, listen. We're powerful beings. We need to be afraid of them. But for this type of karmic, they don't want to be dealing with these type of demons either, because if they're weak, that demon gonna feed off of their weaknesses. And 9 times out of 10, that demon gonna have the upper hand over that person. Because you in human form. Okay? So, yeah, you guys. I'm also getting, y'all gonna be having fun this new cycle. This is like your heaven on earth. The spirits is not bothering you the way this karmic is trying to say. The spirits is letting you live your life freely. They giving you gold coins, keys, whatever you need, I got you. That's what the spirit is saying. All right, but for this karmic, no, they're going down a hectic roller coaster. Listen, almost like the karmics is done with them. The karmics is done with the spirits, but the spirits is also done with this karmic for calling them karmic. Like, the spirits don't hear that. They was being funny. Look, they was all in their feelings hurt. Oh, you don't want to kill divine feminine for me? Oh my God. For some of you guys, this could be a woman. The main karmic could be a woman, and your karmic ex was working with her, take out resident, or whoever she's attached to, because I'm also picking up a couple. All right, but she was, he or she was mad. They're like, oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to kill divine feminine for me? Oh my God, I can't believe you. I would never deal with you again, spirit. You're karmic. You're karmic. You're karmic. Like that. Like, very weird, y'all. Just very weird. Look, the spirit had to haul ass because they was being karmic. They was being karmic. Just them pouting and being in their ego just shows me that they was being karmic here. Okay? And they was mad because you cut them off, too. A karmic friend, lover, family is mad because you cut them off. And they was like, I'm gonna betray you. I'm gonna cut you out. I'm gonna, end things with me, I'm gonna cut you out. Let's hit one more with that. And we have the Tower. Listen, expect some unexpected change. I know, right? Expect unexpected change, but I'm getting expected because the Tower came out. All right, and I'm getting it may be unexpected due to timing. All right, but some of y'all wanna just blow up unexpectedly. All right, you're gonna have a time moment where I see like your numbers going up. You just like energy exploding, like a supernova effect is gonna happen, and it's gonna like renew you. This supernova is gonna renew you, and it's gonna like, renewal. This supernova is gonna help you go through a renewal here, a supercharge. All right, and I said that, look, the lightning bolt, a supercharge here. Some of y'all been going around in circles. All right, and that tower is going to help put an end to that circle. What is this cycle here? Yes, this tower is coming through to like destroy this cycle here. This karmic cycle that this karmic was trying to keep you revolved in. All right, that's Mars energy too. Mars is coming to cause a collapse. This is a 3D collapse here. Listen, this karmic cycle was a part of your 3D life that's collapsing. Okay, I told y'all, it's not just the mainstream 3D, Hollywood 3D, is also our own 3D life that's collapsing as well. And the huge collapse is coming. And once that collapse comes, what's going to be revealed? Yo, heaven on earth, starseeds, period, point blank. Yup, you're going to be happy with the 9 of Cups. You're going to be happy in that wish fulfillment energy with your divine counterpart as well. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, yeah, so keep moving forward. Keep communicating with your divine partner. The Holy Spirit is saying, this person make you happy, you make them happy. Y'all are each other's wishes. So keep moving forward with them and communicating with them. All right, because some of y'all could have thought that they was lying, not telling you the truth. But I feel like, that's what the karmics want you to think. The karmics want you to think that. All right, it's the same people that betrayed you that is trying to, still betray you now with like your love life. All right, yeah, it's the Queen of Swords. It's the same bitch here, or man, whoever it is. She's like, you're not going to be in love, or he's like, you're not going to be in love. Okay, I'm getting they betrayed everybody just to take you down. And a part of them feel like, they did it for you here in a sick way. I did all this for you. All right, but it wasn't for you. It was for themselves. They're very much a manipulator here. 6 of Swords. All right, now I feel like peace is coming in. Mental clarity and peace is coming in for you guys and you and your divine counterpart. All right, because they do love you here. I feel like it's other people that's trying to say that he don't love you, and other people that's trying to like mess with y'all energy. Okay, but I love y'all. so much. I know, excuse the lighting and, you know, the background. I hope this don't stop y'all from watching. Okay, I'm just not in my room right now. My mom's in there asleep, and I was like, I'm up. I want to do a reading because I just felt like some queasy energy on my stomach. Like I didn't like it, and I knew it wasn't mine. And it's almost like somebody's having a hard time, almost explaining what it is. But I love y'all so much. Namaste.